a meeting. We narrowed it to 2. There was some information that was done by way of due diligence. Is anyone ready to make a motion? Ms. Pomeroy?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor Taylor. I move to select Andrea Surratt for the position of city manager and direct the interim city manager, city attorney, and human resources director to negotiate an employment agreement with Andrea Surratt for the city commission's review and approval.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. You know what? I didn't ask for public comment, typically. I forgot that. But this is an appropriate time before we vote and before we discuss the motion then. Is there any public comment on this item? Any public comment? Seeing none, I'll close public comment. We've already got a motion and a second. Ms. Pomeroy, you made the motion?
Yes.
You get to go first.
I am very glad, and we selected our city manager, and I congratulate her and welcome her, and I am looking forward to working with her. And then also I thank our interim city manager, Dennis Taylor. Thank you so much. I will miss your wisdom. Thank you.
Mr. Kraus.
Thank you, Mayor. Yeah, I'll be voting for the motion. We had a exacting application process. We had a professional help us with the process, and I think it showed in the applicants we got, which were varied geographically and about every way you could slice them and dice them. We had a lot of diversity in our application. So Ms. Surratt rose to the top. And I think for me, in that she's a planner. I think that was a good thing in a fast-growing city. I think in the interviews, and she demonstrated that she is willing to take control and work with the staff, but also make it her staff. And I think that's an important piece, recognizing that it's your shop and you're responsible for it in every way. And I was impressed with the way she communicated that. And I think she, there was some questions about, moving all the way out here from North Carolina. There was a time when I moved all the way out here from Virginia. And I don't see that as a negative at all. I think the cities and towns, particularly the cities on the coasts, deal with a lot of problems that we will see in the future, and I think her experience will help us anticipate those. So I'm going to support the motion.
Thank you. Any other comments? Ms. Andrus?
Thank you, Mayor Taylor. I, too, will be supporting this motion. We had an excellent pool of candidates, as Commissioner Kraus said, and Ms. Surratt did indeed rise to the top, and I think that she will really serve this community well. She will serve this commission well. She will, I think, be an asset to our team, to the staff, and I'm really looking forward to working with her.
Mr. Mel?
Thank you, Mayor. I want to thank all the applicants. As was mentioned, we had more than 80 applicants, but especially the 6 that came here and spent time with us. We had a really good pool of applicants. I enjoyed getting to meet all of them, and I also liked the 2 that we had as finals. I also want to have a brief moment to thank again the staff that served on a panel, and especially the public that served on a panel to talk to the various applicants. I thought that was, their feedback to us was really important, in addition to the public meeting we had and the chance that the applicants had to go around town. I've heard from a number of citizens that they just ran into one of the applicants or whatever in various visits around town. So that was much appreciated, and thank you to Mr. Taylor for organizing all that, Dennis. I really appreciate it. But in terms of the choice, this is I think Ms. Surratt will be an excellent choice to lead the community, to lead the staff, and to work with the City Commission going forward. She has many years of experience in city government, from starting in planning, as was mentioned, and has a planning degree, to being the interim manager. So she has been the person on the spot in charge, which I think is very important. Her community has seen growth and challenges that are associated with it, which I think is another important point, and she has the planning background and understanding to help deal with that. I also think in the interviews it came across very clearly that she has the ability to prioritize, and I was taken by her answer in understanding that there are finite resources that we deal with. And so making the most of those, working with staff, working in the commission to get that visioning process and then enact that through time will be essential, I think, as we go forward. But mostly, I think she's going to work well with the community. We have a growing dynamic community. It requires a dynamic leader, and she can be that, and I'm confident that she will earn the respect of all of those that meet her, and in time we'll be very happy with our selection, and will be a better Bozeman because of it. So I wholeheartedly support this selection.
Thank you. It's often been said that, and it's accurate, the city commission has one employee, and the hiring of that employee is sometimes the most important thing that a given city commissioner or a given city commission does. I think that the process was long. I think that it was as thorough as could be. And I think that we picked the best candidate of all 82. And I believe that she will be active. She'll get things done. I believe that she'll build consensus among staff and around the city to do what's best for the entire community. And I think she'll be a calm and strong leader for us. I really look forward to seeing this as a successful choice on into the future, and I feel really good about it, and I'm happy to know that she will be here relatively soon, and I'm sure Mr. Taylor's happy for that as well. I thought we had a great pool. I truly do appreciate, as Mr. Mel said, the time and energy that the ones that came here put into it. And I'm appreciative of the fact that a lot of people across the country wanted this job. That means something as well about us, and we should remember that. So I'm glad that we're unanimous in picking our one employee. Ms. Crown.
Commissioner Pomeroy.
Aye.
Commissioner Kraus.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Andrews.
Aye.
Commissioner Mel.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Aye. Motion carries 5-0.